me how you judge the hopping.
Oh, what we do is like we watch the through the inches on a hopping stick, and we watch for the bottom of the tire. We're not worried about the bumper hitting. That can hit as many times as it wants to. What I'm focused on is the bottom. Say the car hits 55 inches. I'll stay my eyes focused on that 55 inches until the tire goes above that 55, or if it stays below.
How you compare today with the old school 80s?
Back then, they were innovators. In other words, we were learning how to do stuff. And now everything's done right. You could buy packages there for the hydraulics and stuff. You could buy everything done. You know what I'm saying?
I'm packing my bags.
Back then, we were learning. You know what's good, what's hard, what's gonna break, what's not gonna break, how to reinforce. You know what I mean? Exactly.
'Cause I lost my baby. If you see her, tell her to come on home. Need her now, here by my side, to be my guide. I wanna know if anybody sees my baby. If you see her,
Well, when I was in high school, I was we had there was like 6 of us. We had our own little clique called Classical Chicanos. Right out of high school, Pete was the first one to get into new style, and then right after that, the rest of us followed. You know what I mean? And from there, you know, getting crazy with it, you know, having fun, you know, good times. We'd go out there to Story King and be out there cruising around, stuff like that, and it was cool. You know what I mean? Low riding was big back then. You know, like we would go like actually Story King, and it would take us like two and a half hours to get down one side. And then you flip around and you come back and do the same thing. You know, you see all the new cars, you know, like the 76 Caprices, the Lincoln Continentals. Those were like the brand new cars that were out. But yet everybody was cruising their Impalas and their Bombs and everything. So it was cool. Like the main part where everybody would go would be they had an indoor flea market. It was right across the street from Jack in the Box. Everybody knows Jack in the Box in the pictures. But across the street, which now is Target, I think Target there, it was a indoor flea market.
it seems like yesterday.
And everybody would go, and Disco East, that was a little nightclub everybody would go to, and everybody would just party in that parking lot, just having a good time, cruising around, you know. It was a Cinco de Mayo parade, and that same corner, Story and King, they had that little parking lot to the flea market. They had like a little a boxing ring. They had a whole little festival going on right there, and we were hanging out on the corner right there. There was a Taco Bell, so we were hanging out in front of the Taco Bell, and everybody's cruising. And this is the first time I see a new style myself. That it was a black Cadillac, and he comes driving down, and he just like laid it out and locked it up, and I was like, whoa! And from there I was like in awe over, like, man, this is a cool lifestyle. You know what I mean?
What is your preference, street or show?
Both. Because what I liked about the streets, you're out just being savages, having fun. You know what I mean? doing whatever. No rules applied. You know what I'm saying? If you go to the car show, you're kicking back with your family, your friends, their families. You know what I'm saying? And just chilling and having a good time.
Listen to his homie. Could you tell him I'll never let go of his memory? So his son will go. The clock no more. 'Cause his back, I said God got his back. Lifetime of memories. Going down the drain. Going down the drain. I like to keep stepping, but I can't get past the back. I take my 40 to your memory. Take a check and I start to think and I want this we'll be hanging out. This is for my homie. This is for my homie. See you when I get there. Gangsta lean. This is for my homie. You know I miss you. You know I miss you. See you when I get there. Gangsta lean. This song is dedicated to my homies and that gangsta lean. Tommy from Master's Touch, my boy YB, and my boy EB.